Dope show.
Hi guys.
Right.
What we say?
Chill.
We're back here. So please, the men's section. So,
Brit, would you date someone that has HIV?
Never.
Why?
I will not. Because the things that I've heard, read, learned that you have to do,
I drink for this.
prep and prepping, it's just too long for me, bro. I don't even like taking malaria drugs. To be honest, I won't. That's my view.
Because where is true love?
There's no true love when I have to.
You know what I mean? What if you're in love?
Bro, there's no true love when I have to.
but that's.
Medicate.
Myself so
Would
much.
you date someone? Okay. True love.
True love.
In consideration now.
Yeah, true love.
True love. It's a tough one, but yeah. I mean, if I was in love, honestly, I mean, like, if she was the one, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have a choice really, because she's the one, you know what I mean?
Because, like, he pointed out, there's prepping and pepping. Those are pills you take. You take those pills when, okay, prep is when you are dating.
Before.
Yeah, when you're dating
Okay.
someone that's been diagnosed with HIV.
Okay.
You're dating this person, you take this to prevent
Yourself
you
from.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like daily. But
Okay.
PrEP is like a morning after pill. Like
After.
when you do it and you find out like, oh, she's on wrong.
Okay, that's nice.
Then you take that.
So if you're in love, then that's a sacrifice that I feel
Yeah, exactly. That's what,
you can make.
Like,
Taking pills?
can you take that? Can you make that sacrifice?
I'm good with that,
Taking
yeah.
the medication, and it's not 100%. It's not your pharmacist or your doctor will educate you more, but it's not 100% certain that you will not
Contact.
contact the virus.
So you do that for
But-
love too?
I would date.
Medication is still medication is
Yeah.
still advancing.
I'm with James on that one. I would date
Yo,
too. I
medication
would.
is still advancing.
Every day.
You would?
Every day is because things are so.
Oh, HIV is not a death sentence.
Yeah, it's not.
So
Exactly.
James,
It's really not.
So wait, James, you will date
Definitely.
T.
Yo, I would. Especially like you said, when it comes to love. And also, it is better to be knowledgeable, and if the person is willing to be open enough about something like that,
Yeah.
because probably that's the only way you would most likely find out. So, yeah. And there's so many worse viruses in the world than HIV. It's just there's a stigmata on HIV, especially in the African community, and it's from a lack of education, and like the government, they don't put enough money into, you know, awareness and stuff like that. But as you said, it's not a death sentence,
So
but
James, speaking.
it will have to be for love and not lust thing. You know.
So speaking on stigma in Africa, why do you at least like general, or James, I want you to answer first, like why do you all still think stigma is still, with everything, with the advancements in medicine, technology, and everything, why do y'all feel the stigma is still there?
I mean, personally,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, 10 years ago, when, even more than 10 years, when I was living by HIV.
Yeah, way more than 10 years now.
You understand? Like, it felt like a abomination.
Nobody won't die. Nobody won't
It
die.
sounded
Like once you had HIV, you thought the end of the world. Like,
You thought it's
yeah.
it feels like
Nobody wants
that
that.
green emoticon, you just walking sick.
yeah.
You know,
Like a time.
You understand? Like, so, and there's this thing about you losing weight and all that stuff.
But I think it's more. I think it's more or less when it's full blown AIDS.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
AIDS. So
Full blown AIDS.
now that you've been educated, the internet is there now.
And that there's a difference between HIV and HIV AIDS.
You understand? Yeah. So it's not as bad as it used to be. Like,
Yeah,
the stigma is not.
Brits, what do you feel about the stigma in Africa?
I think, like you said earlier on, the government is not even facing it. You know? So, like, nobody wants to, you know, like, come in contact with such, you know?
Yeah, it's still like
And know that there's no medicine for them because only the rich can afford the medicine
Yeah.
when it comes to this side.
That's a good point.
No,
Till now, I'm sure there are HIV
Till tomorrow.
It's not even accessible. It's not even
Make it
accessible.
accessible. There must.
Okay, so
Bro,
So this
do we want to be real with ourselves or not? It's only the rich that can afford it.
Nah, but
Yes,
bro,
that's how it is in Africa. In Africa, see, as sad as it is, that's the fact.
That's what we
Yeah, like I know from there was a time I had to go to the teaching hospital at Ikeja or something like that, and like you said, they have organizations for even like cancer medication, even
like NGOs.
they actually have ways, and those people don't support the rich. They're actually there supporting the poor who cannot afford it. But the thing is, again, a lot of people are not informed, so they're just there. And people
don't even know about
that
it.
they're there to access.
So, is it the people's fault when those people are there?
No, it's a lack of planning, you know,
For
because
who?
from the government, because for like for that to be there, there's so much money spent for that to be there. But now to spend all that money to be there and not take a little bit more
raise
money
any awareness.
to make people
create more
aware
awareness,
that they can get to that is quite stupid.
It's sad. Yeah, to be honest, it's sad.
So that's another place that
That's how you feel.
I absolutely concur with that. Yeah, awareness. There's so much lack of awareness in the country. That's why in this country, like, you know what I mean, PR is honestly the fastest rising. It's the fastest rising. You know what I mean? Like, it's just because there's lack of awareness in this country. That is a lot of the problems in this country, lack of awareness, and especially about AIDS and all those. Because as you said, there are centers for these things everywhere. On the island, the mainland, not even in Lagos, all across Nigeria, Africa, there's centers for these things, but people don't realize it. They don't know about it because there's lack of awareness.
So, like I said, whose fault is that?
The government, the country,
or the authorities, at
It's
least
still
the authorities.
yeah.
You guys are gonna.
But we are also, sorry guys, we are also kind of responsible to go out and seek
That's where I
information.
wanted to
That's why
go.
I was asking.
That's where I wanted to go.
About
You can't blame the government for everything.
Yes.
The government has gone as far as providing it.
Yes.
Fair enough.
What is your research?
Yes.
What is your research?
Yeah.
Accessibility to research is something else.
It's something
That's what I
else,
was saying.
but they are checking Facebook.
Not everybody.
A lot of people now.
Yes.
Most of the people are looking on the
no,
internet.
to get to a point he's trying to make, like to counter a point he's trying to make.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question: when was the last time you got tested?
Last time I got tested was for a health surveillance at work, and they were doing both blood tests, and they were also doing bacterial tests because we were working with hazmat suits and going into certain places on the ground. So they had to run a general health surveillance. So people with certain conditions could not be put in certain kind of jobs, like when we're doing big manholes deep on the ground and stuff like that. So, and they also ran it with drug tests as well, to make sure that the staff were clean.
I've never.
I've never been tested for HIV.
Yeah.
Never.
Because it has to be STD.
Yeah.
Well,
You do a STD test.
Okay, STD test.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can go for a specific test because you have kits now. You have HIV
Might
kits.
as well do it all. If you
They
have
have
I mean,
the,
like,
do every, like,
You don't
make
need to.
sure
you
Everything
don't
is done
need-
once.
HIV is not only sexually transmitted.
Exactly.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not really
It's not only
sexually. Yeah.
sexually transmitted.
not
Why
that,
is it
not that I'm
sexually
trying to, this
transmission?
thing we're
That's
explaining.
Sexual transmission that we use.
STDs.
That's why I said it's
STD
not
stands for
only-
sexually
STD
transmitted.
sexually
Yeah.
transmitted.
That's not the only way.
But basically,
That's
now,
the only way.
guys, I actually know how it's done. I used to work as a phlebotomist as well. But bro, basically, they have different vials. So they'll do a viral test, they'll do a bacterial test, and sometimes bacterial tests can actually be tested with urine. It doesn't always have to be with blood. But normally they just have two vials, the viral and the bacterial. Sometimes they even do fungal tests for some kind of other stuff. But it's yeah. And mine was just roughly over a year ago.
I didn't even know about that, bro.
Yeah, our parents
For
used to
awareness.
have us do it.
I didn't even know about that.
Mine, I've never been tested.
He's never been tested.
Awareness.
James, he's never been tested.
For what?
For HIV.
or even an STD or
I've had people that have been
STDs,
tested.
even STDs. Some STD tests will bring it up.
What?
Yeah.
That happens to me a lot.
What was that?
Like I've had people that have been tested, and they're fine.
Yeah,
People you.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's a good thing.
I'm just saying,
I myself,
people you
but
deal
I-
with. Okay.
but I just-
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Most
But
times
the same
people
thing.
you do.
Okay, so now, you see this whole testing thing. You've never been tested. You've never been tested. There's still that. There's still that. Why don't you want that? Oh, that is still a stigma.
It's because of that
in
stigma.
the community, like going for HIV test,
Yeah.
or like I think the fear of finding out.
Nobody wants to know
To be honest,
Something like that.
like that.
you want to know.
You should want to know.
That's the
You should
thing
want
you
to
need
know.
You should want
You
to
should
know.
want to.
You need to know, but you don't want to know.
You don't want to
You know
know.
what I mean?
You should want to know.
It depends on your
Everybody's afraid
lifestyle.
to go get tested, or
It depends on your lifestyle. If you're that type of person,
Yeah.
guy or girl, and you're in the streets,
Yeah.
you know you need to be
you
regularly.
move. Like,
So everybody
You need
agrees. Everybody agrees with
Start.
James on this one.
Yeah.
you need to go and test
Regular
yourself. I know
testing.
brothers that actually are, because they know the
Yeah.
lifestyle we live. They make sure.
Wow, didn't it?
Wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow,
One night
isn't it?
stand, all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, I think that
Why get
covers-
tested? Because
Yeah.
you don't want to carry and transfer to somebody else.
Fact.
So if it was easily accessible, I have no issue. Like, but me personally, I'm not that person to walk myself to the hospital to say I want to get tested because, like I said earlier, that's not my lifestyle. Like I have a lot of friends that, even myself, like I would advise them, my guy, you need to be testing yourself often because the way you move could die is very bad. But me, personally, and they will tell you the same, I'm not that guy. So it's no pressure for me, you understand? Like, but it doesn't mean I shouldn't consider it.
I've been tested like 3 times.
I'm
Anytime
all.
I go for
I have been
this,
tested.
it's basically I go for. I
Probably
go,
one of those freaky ones.
no, don't do
Yeah, a
that.
freaky guy. You are a freaky guy now, Bona.
I
You're
go
a freaky
for
guy.
Infection.
Oh, what like they call it health surveillance.
Health, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we
So
got
I
that
always-
work as well.
I
That's how
always
I
do
did
that.
my
So
last
health
one.
insurance is-
Health
Eh,
surveillance.
health,
Yeah.
So that's
Health at work.
That's what they call
do-
it now, health surveillance.
Yeah, and you know what it is?
So check
It-
HIV.
no. They do it for
Okay,
companies.
that's what you guys call it now.
You know why most companies do it? Because of their insurance.
Staff.
So if they are carrying out health surveillance on staff, and insurance also covers staff healthcare, they're showing the people they're paying insurance that we're actually checking. So there's nothing just coming.
You're
out.
very knowledgeable. That's why we
Yeah,
like.
he
Oh,
said,
bro.
he said what
So many
did
places.
love that.
It's a curse.
That's why we have him.
Love it.
Blessing and a curse.
To be honest,
Bless, guys.
to be honest,
Yo, bro.
to be honest,
So-
to be honest,
So he said,
to be honest,
Blessing and a curse.
yes. I will credit Africa and Nigeria for the fact that when you go for to corporate organizations, every corporate organization, right? After that, you finish that, you pass. Say you don't finish your interview, you pass. Eh? You're gonna get that health thing, and they're gonna check you for everything.
Clean, that's the thing, that's why I do what I do.
So
the test.
in that way, we do those checkups.
Yeah.
That way,
Yeah, that's
you
the-
do those
that's
checkups.
if-
So it's
Do you understand? But that is only when you are in that place. Yeah. Corporations that you work in or work for, they always make sure they do all those tests. So yeah, but by myself, to go and do the test, I've never thought about it. Because every other result I've even gotten before was negative. So when I don't do those ways, that's gonna make me, be paranoid about going to check myself on that. But I think we should, Sha. Yeah, we should. So awareness, like Dad said, we need it. We need it more
So, guys, so
for
generally
ourselves.
right now, testing. Is testing a plus to you, or you rather still live with not knowing your status, just still banking on?
So you know what?
It's not.
You know what? Because earlier,
Yeah.
it's not all about sex. You don't
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
contact with
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
So now I might consider it because I know myself. I'm not that type of my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll consider it.
You wanted to
Me,
say
I
something?
back myself. I know I haven't got AIDS. I don't want to know.
Get out! How do you know? You're a doctor.
I ain't got HIV. I know.
Are you a
what-
doctor?
I know
You
who
can
I'm
never.
sleeping with. I know who I'm interacting with. If I'm being honest, given all the information I've heard tonight, and I know, I probably still wouldn't get tested because I believe in my morals. I believe in trust. I believe if I ask a girl, "Are you HIV positive?" and she says no, I'm gonna take that as she says it. So I'm probably not gonna get tested, regardless.
You're married.
Yeah.
You've been married.
Yeah.
In your relationship,
Yeah.
do you feel there's a need to get tested right now, like as a married couple?
No.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
We're clear. What am I? Like,
You
nobody
understand it?
is encountering or, like,
That means you trust your partner.
of course I do. That's why I'm married. No?
Fair enough.
So do you feel it's not advisable for
No. I'm talking about my own
No, I'm just
marriage.
saying, okay, you don't.
No, if you want to go and do it, go and do it. You and your husband, or you and your wife, however it goes, just go and do it. When we are ready,
You do yours.
we will go.
Yeah.
But for now, we have not thought of it.
Yeah.
We're not thinking about it. And we're not against it. I don't bodily associate myself with any other creature that is not my wife. So when I don't associate with any other creature that is not my wife, I'm not getting it. It's simple.
So now, still on the fact that you're married, you never asked the question, it never came up. In course of dating,
You're the one asking me
No, I'm
the
asking-
question now. And it doesn't come up.
Never come up.
between you and your wife,
HIV.
it never came up, even as boyfriend and girlfriend.
No.
Okay.
No.
Dad, have you asked your girl?
Have you ever asked?
Asked the question?
Of course I have. You don't know me. You dumb. I need to know. Dumb. I'm not getting married to you, so I'm definitely not trying to get HIV from you.
You have.
I'm not having it at all. I need to know.
Yeah.
James, do you ask in your relationships?
I won't lie to you, I've never asked.
I don't think you can just ask.
Yeah, that's to me. It depends on the person I'm doing it. Do you understand? It depends on the person I'm doing it. So if I feel like you're okay, but like we said, it's not all about sex. So I feel like once a year is not bad.
For testing.
Yeah, everybody individually. If you're sexually active, especially if you're sexually active. Once a year is not bad.
A year, once a year, like I do now, but upping it to like once every 3 months or 6 months is possible. But timing as well. You need to take a whole day out to go do it and everything. It's the problem. But at least once a year is guaranteed that it should be done.
T, do you ask?
Yes,
I ask.
You ask.
It's very important. And I don't ask about HIV. I ask the last time
You
you got tested.
So you just chip it in slightly.
Chip in. And to be honest, yeah, there's no easy way to ask it.
Yeah, to be fair.
Really and truly.
It might sound like you don't even trust the person.
Yeah,
That's
there's no good way it's gonna come off.
Why are you asking this question?
Yeah. Like, but in certain instances, like even when you're having sex with protection, like things happen, like accidents, like the condom might split or anything. So sometimes as well, it is good for that peace of mind. And also, if the person has not come across that kind of question before or is not aware of it, then it's something they also think about if they haven't done it before. Why? And like, to be honest, again, there are so many diseases in the world. so many killing more than HIV. I mean, like, even the common cold, so many people die from it. But it is not, doesn't have any stigma like that on it. So it's just with the, how the world.
Fair enough.
Well said.
Yeah.
It's not just HIV.
Yeah.
Even hepatitis.
Yeah.
Even hepatitis you can get transmitted.
Okay, so,
Yeah, B and all types.
low-key now, inside life,
Yeah.
condoms, HIV or pregnancy.
I don't understand your question.
What? Okay, let me just. What,
Which one is more important, I guess?
What is the general right now? What is the general purpose for condoms?
I definitely don't understand your question.
Protection.
What are you protecting yourself?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm asking.
I think you protect yourself from pregnancy. I think that's the only thing you're protecting yourself from.
That's why I asked.
Because sorry,
Let me finish,
sorry. Because like we earlier said, you've all said it, right? These diseases can be transmitted in every other way. So now you're wearing a condom, right? You don't want to come in that woman, for instance, right? But you're the one that is licking and kissing everything on her body. And then the condom is protecting you from what?
Exchange.
It's blood transfusion.
You're an elder.
But it's mostly blood.
Yeah, but mostly blood.
But
we just said
something as
another
simple. If the person you're kissing has a cut on the lip,
would you
you
know
have
that?
a cut on your lip and you're kissing, and whichever kind of sucky blood exchange, then bro, it is not straight away. But if you both have cuts, then the blood can go that way.
But
Also,
can
if
I
you
ask you one question, please?
Come with it.
Because I like whenever you answer me.
Yeah.
You know, what if the cut was not from the lip, but rather in the tongue or the gum?
whichever, it's still possible.
Yes, because we still speak about the visible ones.
But
So
you know,
Sorry, I'm just trying to get something out. Are we saying you got contacted from kissy, touchy, every other thing?
Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you're saying?
not from touching, but
No,
from
no,
kissing.
I'm saying-
Because
I'm saying-
from
No, I'm talking
your,
about licking everything.
according from my own knowledge, from your mouth
Oral sex.
all the way to your anus, normally interior, there's a protective layer all the way through. So even if you were to ingest the blood without cuts, for example, from my own knowledge, as far as there's no cuts, there's no way that would really affect you. So it is blood or fluid exchange,
So basically,
and not
If I wanted
saliva.
to-
That's not
sorry.
like,
Okay, no.
like
so basically, if I wanted to shower,
no.
so basically, if I wanted to shower, for instance, you know, God forbid, I wanted to shower with a positive person's blood. For instance, I'm just giving you.
Okay.
I can shower, right? As far as I don't have a cut, I don't get it.
Well, I wouldn't go that intricately. Why would you want to test that? Why would you want to test that, bro?
No.
Wait, no. Okay, but I understand.
Let's
But
ask the
from my,
offensive one.
like, bro.
So the person has HIV.
If you pour TCP, like for example now,
What is
on your
TCP?
body,
An antiseptic,
that
like
antiseptic,
Okay.
I assure you that somewhere you will feel some kind of like pain. Because on our skin,
that's
every
correct.
day we have cuts.
But we don't realize it.
Even cuts you don't even realize. Yeah. So that would be quite risky.
Yeah, with everything that has been said today, I assume I'm not going to get tested for anything. Based on, I don't fluctuate. I'm a married man. Me and my wife are okay. We're okay. I'm not getting infected, or, you know, I don't know the nicer word to say, but yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
After the information I've had tonight, I'll definitely consider it. Like, if it was my front, I'll definitely get tested because it's just better to know.
You're in a relationship now, and God forbid, or by anything, you go to the barber or you get caught, something happens, and you find out you're HIV positive. How long will it take you to tell your partner, or your spouse, or family members? Or how long will it take you to come out?
As soon as possible.
As soon as that's how you feel, T. As soon as possible.
I agree.
As soon as possible.
The earlier the better.
The earlier the better. Like, what are you ashamed of?
Okay.
Yeah, like
It's gonna come out anyway, so it might as well come out early.
If I didn't get it sexually, then even if you add it sexually,
That's what I'm trying to say.
At that point,
Because that's that fear. It has, you see why I asked this question? It has killed a lot of people.
well, definitely.
You understand? Staying in the dark. For me, I don't want my wife to know. I'll keep. It has killed a lot of people. Yeah, some of them just stay away from that intercourse and all that. And their wife will wonder why I think my marriage is going to shit, but you don't know.
They don't understand.
You understand?
Yeah.
I know of a personal experience.
Yeah.
You're someone I don't want to call names, but back in the estate, there's someone that this thing killed, like staying in the dark about it. It's quite. I was very sad about the news when I heard that how it went down. But you understand? So personally I agree with as soon as possible, because that's when everybody comes together and tries to fight this thing. Okay, so that's a fiction.
Fact.
Fiction.
Fact.
Thank you.
We want to take a drink.
Say nothing, bro. Say nothing. Put the shot then.
Yeah.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Facts.
Fiction.
Breathe. Who did breathe?
Fiction. James, drink Jameson. Fact too.
The biggest facts.
Facts.
It's facts with me too.
Jesus Christ.
It's unfiltered, guys.
Just the new
I've always had that kind of a little pushback because I wasn't really educated about how they go about it. Everybody just says HIV positive people can get married now, have kids, but nobody really goes into it. So I never really got the interest. But now, yeah, Pep, it's the sacrifice worth taking. So on that note, guys,
Thanks, yeah,
it's been great. Cheers.
It's been great as
Thank
always.
you guys for clearing my mind on HIV.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Follow us on our social media platforms for more information, and we're always ready to listen to you. We love you.